Welcome to Skid Row, the largest and most dangerous homeless encampment in the United States, where over 11,000 individuals face the challenges of drug-related violence, mental health issues, and utter chaos across 25 blocks. Now, how did Los Angeles reach this point of turmoil? And what can we do to help these individuals reclaim their lives? I set out to find out, so I said my prayers, grabbed my GoPro, and set out to explore. Some might think it's crazy, especially since many struggling with addiction fear being filmed. Having once battled addiction myself and with 5 felony convictions under my belt, I strive to connect with these individuals in a unique way others can and share a message of hope. Today, I celebrate 10 years of sobriety and have helped thousands to get clean and sober. I'm not a person with a camera looking to exploit their situation. I'm a man on a mission set to reform the system that has failed them. And because of this, I'm welcomed and respected in every place I visit. So I'm just walking down through here in Skid Row. This is by far the worst place that I've seen here. You look, there's just misery everywhere you go. Thousands of people, thousands of tents, and it seems like nobody really wants to do anything about it.
All right, so check this out, guys. So right here you can see there was a shooting. At least 2 people involved. One apparently was a security officer, and if you look up there, you can see the helicopter looking for him. And earlier, it was like some purge shit. Here I'm talking over the loudspeakers, and I guess they were telling him to come out of the alleyway. So we're about to go get deep into the shit. We're gonna go into the thick of it, and we're gonna see what the hell's going on. Hopefully we don't get shot in the process out here, but we're gonna go wherever this shooter is and see what's going on. What did you hear?
I heard that the guy's still in the store.
Holy shit.
Package of crap.
Apparently what's going on is the guy that was one of the shooters locked himself in the store, and he's smoking up a bunch of crap before he turns himself in. So we might see some crazy shit. We gotta be careful so we don't end up getting shot, because dude might come out of here cracked up and do his last stand. If it was me, dude, I would get really high until I finished all my drugs and I'd turn myself in. So hopefully that's what he's gonna do. Is he still in the store? I think he's still in the store, y'all. We gotta be aware, my brother, because he might come out guns blazing. Well, hold on, I'm gonna go get them. He probably needs some fucking Narcan. I think he needs a dose of Narcan back over there. So there's a shooting over there. This dude's ODing. There's a guy that OD'd earlier. It's been a crazy night. Fuck, man. I hope he's okay. Yo, it's for real. A good thing we said something, because they weren't even gonna come here and do nothing.
Al, what are you doing?
This is why I always carry Narcan with me, man. It's always needed. See, now he's perking up. He got hit with the Narcan. This is exactly why we're doing what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. These kind of overdoses happen over and over again. He's gonna go to the hospital, luckily. A lot of times they don't even get taken to the hospital, and people wonder why they go out and overdose again. Well, of course they're going to overdose. Nothing has changed, right? What he needs is he needs treatment. He needs detox. He needs rehab. He needs dual diagnosis therapy for whatever reason he continues to use. You know, if we just Narcan him, bring him back, he's gonna go out and overdose again. It's gonna happen again each and every time.
I just got here
What do you guys say?
in this tent.
Okay. Acting normal?
Yeah.
What did you guys use?
Sherm.
That's why it's so important now more than ever that if you're using, you need to go and get help. You need to go to detox, because even if you think you're safe using meth or using coke or ecstasy or PCP, you're not. It's Russian roulette until you eventually end up on the ground like that. The drug being cut with this stuff in Ohio, over 20% of the cocaine and crack cut with some type of fentanyl. Is this your boyfriend here, I take it? I'll get you guys in somewhere for treatment. What I got to tell you, and you got to be ready, if he doesn't go, you need to go and save yourself. You need to think about that, okay?
Is there a couples treatment?
So you guys can go to the same treatment, right? They're not going to let you live together and play house in the same spot. What happens is one of you guys will be having a bad day, right? And be like, you know what, fuck, I want to get high, right? Walk out. If he walks out, guess who's walking out too? You. And that's bad. You know what I mean? It makes it twice as likely.
I was a banker for 14 years, sales for 15 years. My pain caused me to stop working. And I use heroin or fentanyl, but it's scary because one big hit and you die.
End up on the floor like that.
Yeah. And I'm tired of being in pain. My boyfriend died in 2016 and I fell apart, got clean, and then relapsed again because of the men I've been with.
Vicious cycle, yeah.
I haven't seen my kids for 2 years.
Have you talked to him on the phone at all?
A little bit. Sad. I'm a horrible mom for that. I do need to get cleaned up and back to my family.
If your family was watching this, what would you want to say to them?
Sorry, I'm stupid.
Think of how happy they'll be when you call them and let them know, hey, I just went to rehab. So is that something you'd be willing to do? We can get you some help?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Let me give you a hug.
Okay.
Can I get your name?
My name is Lil 100, man. I'm a music artist. I'm an actor.
Give them your social media handles if they want to follow you.
You can look up me on Apple Music, Lil 100, YouTube, Lil 100.
You said you did 8 years though.
Yeah, I did 8 years in the prison once upon a time.
What'd you do the 8 years for?
Allegedly, shit, robbery, allegedly. That was when I was 18 years old. But hey, crazy fun fact, not a fun fact, but crazy fact. Here across the street at that bus stop, 14 years old, the first time I ever went to jail.
Damn, man, so you've been in and out of the system for a long time.
Like you were saying, man, it's not what we chose, it's what we was given, you feel me?
So where I'm from, a lot of people hate drug dealers, but what they don't understand is that the dealers are just as much of a victim as we are, because like he was saying, like where y'all grew up, I take it, there probably wasn't any other way to really make money, right?
Nah, man, it's only rob, steal, sell drugs. That's the only way to make money. They weren't giving too many jobs to black people down here in our communities once upon a time, you feel me? But at the same time, if you know the history.
So you talk about the crack epidemic.
Yeah, they gave this shit to us. They put this shit for us, you feel me? I'm from a little place called Watts, California. If you're familiar with that, a project's called Jordan Down Housing Authority. The same place where they shot the movie Minister Society. So my daddy was in that movie.
Okay, we got to move over here. Is he still in the building?
Helicopter say, come outside with your hands up.
I'm here with my homies again. Like, I met them literally by an act of God yesterday. I was live on my page. I said, I feel like I'm supposed to turn down here. Saw these dudes playing some basketball. Asked them if I could play with them. Got to know them, talked to them. Met my friend over here, my friend here. This guy was thinking about going to rehab and ended up being perfect timing. So I got your back, bro. That's what we do. So got like 30 McDoubles, 10 fries, and we're gonna go feed some people and talk and speak some truth like you were speaking, man.
Yeah,
let's go do it. Like, this is where a lot of people live. Like, not everybody lives in tents. A lot of people are living in these trailers from like 1970. And the crazy thing is not all of them are addicts. A lot of people out here just can't afford housing out here in LA. Don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of people struggling with mental health and addiction. And we're here to help them. Hey, how's it going, man? Nice to meet you, brother. Trying to raise awareness, bro. I used to be on the streets too, and a lot of people look at us like we're some type of way, Because I used to be on the streets. I was a heroin for 7 years. I know not everybody out here is, but a lot of people look at us like we're lazy or we're stupid or we're worthless, and that's bullshit. Some of the best people I met are out here, so I'm trying to raise awareness, get some laws changed, man. What's your name?
My name Bone.
Nice to meet you, bro. I like them chains.
Yeah, thank you.
I like them chains.
Listening, man.
Yeah, no, they're actually listening, bro. We're gonna get some stuff changed.
We were just talking about how our futures could possibly be, understanding like the ways, to get through the day by day, because it's, the depression starts kicking in. You sometimes feel a little bit stuck.
Oh, let me ask you this question real quick, my friend. Is this common that like you see a lot of the graffiti like this on?
Yeah, they come down. They join in, they make themselves a part of the community, talk to us sometimes. They never disrespect. They do what they do they art. I have some art on my little build.
So do they ask you first before they start tagging it? Oh, they just do it?
We want to come and build here. They can come and, at least paint a better picture of this, what we're doing.
So we're gonna do a quick little MTV Crib style tour.
That's
See
it.
the homie spot.
This is my place. That's my recycling there. I got to keep it with me. I got two professions going on. One is a janitor. The other one is a scavenger. But that's how we survive. I just wanted to say also, if you don't know how to survive out here homeless, you may end up either dead in jail or on some very addictive substance that will kill you. So if you end up out here, be careful, because we will get you. That's how we survive. And the cops, they're really not going to care too much until it becomes a problem for them. So
I see you got a lot of cans back here, right?
Mhm.
Is this how you like kind of hustle up some money, is recycling?
Yeah. Well, that's just for me to purchase alcohol to drink my problems away, because I messed up by thinking that I cannot be touched, hurt the wrong person, and now I'm out here struggling and destroying my family's life. So bad choices will bring you here.
My friend was nice enough to open up his home to me. Imagine you let a stranger in your house. It means a lot to me when they trust me enough to let me in here and tell you guys these stories. You don't see CNN sitting in tents like this talking to people. What are some of your struggles out here?
He does drugs, going to rehab. That's why out here we can't do this shit in our moms and dad's houses, so we have to be out here. The generations before ours, we're bearing their curses, like the curses of our forefathers, walking swiftly to your own doom. Me and him kind of share the common generational story, you know what I mean?
And that's what generational curses are. They're a real thing. These things go through generations and trauma continues. But it's possible to break those generational curses, brother. That's the love of Jesus Christ. That's when we get clean and sober so that our kids don't have to go through that. And that's what I'm doing with my own daughter. I've been sober for 10 years. My daughter's 6. She's never had to see her dad daddy high. And I'm going to break that generational curse so she doesn't have to go through the struggles that I went through. And I believe and I declare in the name of Jesus that you will break that generational curse, brother. You will get clean and sober, and you will go on to help lots of people, brother. There's a reason I came across you. Caesar talked to his PO, told him about me, told him about the opportunity to go to rehab. He's got to go back and see him Tuesday. Is that it?
Yeah, 11 o'clock.
So I need you guys to pray for this man. We're working on getting him a bed. He said he's going to go out of state for treatment, which is huge. Like, going out of state for treatment is huge, being in a different environment. You can always come back here and help people, but you got to take care of you first, right? And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get you into a place that's literally like 20, 30 minutes from my house in Florida, bro. You're going to change your life, man.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Do you have any kids?
My daughter.
One daughter? How
Yeah,
old?
13.
How do you think your daughter will feel about you going to rehab?
She wants that.
It'll be good, man. That's the best thing you can do for your little girl. I know it's hard, like being away from them for a little bit, but it's better to be away for a few months than for her to lose you to years in prison or to an overdose, you know?
True that.
So we're gonna make a change over here, man. I'm very excited for you, bro. We're gonna make that happen. Guys, if you wanna help out Caesar, if you wanna help out my friend over here, send me a message on my page so we can send some donations to this man here, and we can get Caesar some clothes and cigarettes and food when he's down in sober living. We'll raise some money to help for your first month of sober living, and I'll help you find a job down there too so you can be self-sufficient.
I'm staying here to help find and wait people like you to try and direct some change for us.
And you guys are the kind of people I am trying to find, and I've been praying to God to put in my path, whether it's sending somebody to rehab to get clean, or when we get laws changed, you can be a leader out in this community, bro.
Well, you can't be high and be the one that changed people's lives. You can't do that.
Having a purpose is one of the #1 things that can keep you clean and sober, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we are doing what we're doing, why we're going to get laws changed. Create mentorship programs so these inner cities have people that can guide them, that can lead them. I grew up without a father. I never had anyone that was able to show me how to be a man, but we can be mentors and we can show other young men how to be men, how to not make the mistakes that we did. And brother, I can't wait to see you do that for people. I cannot wait for it.
What we need is a pastor to be sent to, like, housing in the right places. We'll take vacant lots in certain places, communities. We'll live that. But there has to be a place so that y'all don't have to drive through our bullshit, but give us a pastor to fucking roam in free on. Not just food and water. We need a pastor.
The bread of life, bro.
Man, that's that.
Man does not live on bread alone, right? I was just talking to my friend over here. I'm not a pastor, but I do try to do my best part for God.
Pastor. A pastor. That's
Yes,
pastor.
pasture, as they would say in France. I think people having more land, more nature is huge, but we do need more pastors down here, right? I'm not a pastor. A lot of people don't agree with how I live because I'm not a perfect Christian. I don't ever claim to be. I don't think any Christian can be perfect. But what I do is if there's any pastors watching this that think I'm doing it the wrong way, well, why don't you come out here and show me how to do it? Because clearly the way that we've been preaching the word in this country has not been working, or we wouldn't have so many people separated from the church. We wouldn't have so many people dying of overdose. So we need to step up. Maybe we need new pastors. Maybe we need more people to become pastors, or maybe the pastors that are out there right now need to try and do things a little bit differently, or get back to the original teaching was to go out and make a disciple of nation. There's a lot of lost sheep out here. Jesus left the 99 to find the one. He is going to come for us. He's going to come for the people out here, and that's what's going to happen right now. It's already happening. You can feel the change in this country. People are not afraid to talk about their faith anymore. People are declaring and praying in the name of Jesus, and we are going to be able to fix this. So the last thing I'll say to anybody that's a Christian that goes to a church, ask yourself, what is your church doing to help the homeless? What is your church doing to help the addicted? We have so many Christians in this country, hundreds of millions of Christians that go to church. If we took that 10% tithe and even used 1% of it, we wouldn't even need the government to fund these rehabs. We wouldn't even need the government to run sober livings. We could do it ourselves. We could do it in the name of Jesus. So if you guys feel compelled to change the world like I am, I need you to like this video, share this video, send it to a friend, and we need to make our voices heard. We can't wait for other people to do it for us. If you've looked out at the world and seen people dying and you said, why doesn't somebody do something about this? You're watching this video. You are someone. You can do something about this. Create a ministry in your area. Join me. Come out on the streets like this and we will change the world. Bring up leaders like this young man right here. Bring up leaders like this young man right here so that we can create disciples and we can change the world.
That's the only way.
I've traveled across more than 30 states to investigate these pressing issues. I believe that focusing on housing first is not enough. These individuals need supervision, compassion, and a sense of community. First, they need to go to detox and rehab and learn healthy coping mechanisms to address any underlying mental health issues. Following that, they need to be integrated into sober living environments that are supervised, with case managers to oversee their progress, assisting them with day-to-day tasks like filling out job applications, ensure they attend their doctor's appointments, and continue to go to therapy. When I first achieved sobriety, I needed someone to help me navigate a normal adult life. And in the long run, providing these services will actually save us a lot of money. Rather than spending over $80,000 a year per person to house them in jails or prisons, we can help them to get clean and sober and become tax-paying citizens, entrepreneurs, and leaders in their community, just like myself and the thousands of people me and my team have helped to get clean and sober. If you want to be part of the solution, we need your help. Please like and share this video and send it to at least 3 friends. Then, contact your local senator and urge them to discuss addiction, homelessness, and the mental health crisis with Richie Weber and his team. We have real-life solutions that can change this country and save hundreds of thousands of lives. Together, we can make a difference and prevent the loss of over 250,000 people that die each year to addiction and mental health struggles. Finally, if you or someone you love are facing any drug or alcohol addiction, please message me. I have access to detox, rehab, and other recovery resources available across the entire country, available with or without insurance. Just text me at this number. It's 100% free to reach out and to text me. And finally, if you have a loved one that refuses to get help, we have strategies that we can employ to get them help. Reach out to me and message me for more information. I love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.